it's events like the Atlantic City Airshow that tell us that summer is still very much alive here in New Jersey. I know it's late August, but we still have the air show coming up on Wednesday. Head to the beach, head to the boardwalk, have a good time, watch the planes, and the weather couldn't be better here. I mean, we are talking about temperatures that are very comfortable, 80 to 85 degrees, plenty of sunshine to go around here. And if you're going to be in the water, well, we're talking about low wave heights as well. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Winds are going to stay light as well, generally under 10 miles an hour for most of the day here, coming out of the north and west as we kick off the air show. And then as we go later into the day, a little more of a flip to the west, and then some parts in time the south as we go into the evening. But overall, looking to be very nice here as we go into our Wednesday. Good amount of sunshine to go around, and well, more the same as we go into Thursday as well. It's not just the winds that happen at the surface, it's the winds that happen maybe about a mile up that determine whether or not the pilots can fly here. And looking at that, we're just talking about 15 miles an hour in Atlantic City, and maybe getting up to about 20 or so. That's nothing for the planes. They can certainly handle that. So looking very good both on the ground level and what's happening just a couple thousand feet high. Taking a look at our Wednesday numbers, we'll start out around 70 degrees. We'll get up into the upper 80s inland here, even 90 degrees in a few spots. Looking at the shore, we'll be in the mid-80s for highs. And here's our sea and sand report. That high temperature should be 85 degrees on the sand here. We are going to be at low tide right during the middle of the air show, so even some better news there. Water temps very mild. I mean, again, when it comes to the air show, you couldn't ask for a better day than what we're going to have on Wednesday. I mean, I really mean it here. It's going to be fantastic. And as we go into the evening, if you want to hang out in Atlantic City, go to dinner, have a few drinks, just walk around taking the sights, looking fantastic there as well with temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. Thursday forecast looking like this, 92 degrees. It will be hot, not that humid though. Dew points should stay in the, we'll say noticeable, but not humid mid-60s and an 87 over at the shore. Here's a look at our pattern, a mile high as we go into our Saturday here. Big high pressure over Bermuda. Typically it's hazy, hot, and humid weather for us due to that southwesterly wind, but there's kind of a annexation of that high pressure system that's going into the Great Lakes. A little piece of it broke off and is going there. And around that clockwise spinning high pressure system is northerly winds by the time it gets to us. And I think that's going to be more of the dominating factor for the weekend, which leads us to be mostly dry here. We're looking at just isolated thunderstorms as we go into Saturday afternoon. Here's a look at our future cast. Temperature starting out in the 70s, and we'll continue to go into the 80s as we go into the afternoon. There are those isolated thunderstorms I'm talking about. Could be a little more widespread as we go into our Saturday night into early Sunday. And then for Sunday itself, I think by and large, we're going to remain dry as that rain holds to our north. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. If we do get to 90 Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we're talking about another heat wave for us inland. We do have a low risk of a PM storm Friday. Better shot on Saturday. Remember, we do need the rain. We are in drought in parts of Cumberland and Atlantic counties from about Vineland over to Folsom. And as we look at our shore numbers here, staying in the 80s throughout. Low temperatures in the 70s. It's late summer, everybody. This is about what we're going to get. Very nice here across the area if you're heading to the beaches and bays. For the latest in South Jersey weather, you know where to find me right here on social media. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok.